are who we are because of them, those who came before us. We walk in their footsteps, follow their journeys, and try to understand their choices. We're the culmination of decisions made hundreds and hundreds of years ago. I want you to meet your ancestors so you understand, because someday you will be an ancestor too. The story of our family is the story of the Americas. It is our history. We know the stories began long ago on the passage, on vessels carried across the ocean's heaving swells. They came on sailing ships and steamers, slave ships and schooners from Africa, Asia, and Europe. This is the story of a farmer from the Channel Island of Jersey, Augustin Le Rossignol Jean, who landed on these shores in 1675 in the midst of one of the bloodiest wars in this nation's history. This is the story of Nicolasa Piedra from the island of Cuba, whose mother was an enslaved woman from West Africa and whose father was the man who owned and raped her mother. This is the story of a Chinese laborer, first name unknown, last name Las, who traveled halfway around the world to Cuba in search of a better life and found Nicolasa. This is the story of Alicia Gonzalez, who lost both her parents as a child and whose life was filled with tragedy and pain until she met Pedro Piedra, son of Nicolasa and Las. Their child was your great-grandmother, Mima. This is the story of Alfonsina Pilato, who at the age of 8 years old immigrated with her mother and brothers from Sicily to Rochester, New York, and whose daughter was your grandmother, Justina. Daughter, so you understand, in your veins flows the blood of all these women and men. Their stories and struggles are embedded in your DNA. Their dreams inhabit your dreams. And as we walk in their footsteps and try to understand their choices, we come to understand that someday our descendants will look back through time at us, at our choices. So we ask ourselves, what kind of ancestor will we be?